pitch on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Ready now, Michael Brantley. RBI chance early on here with the man at third following the leadoff triple. Now the runner breaks for the plate. On the bunt attempt is popped up. 1 strike now from Cole. Fouled away. Here's a high pop-up. Gurriel is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. Runner still anchored at third base. 1 away now. The runner's breaking for home. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get fouled. I'm set with the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back slide.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Fouled off. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. And he fouls this one off. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And another foul ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alex Bregman becomes out number 2 this inning. Carlos Correa is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Altuve is there. 1 out. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Back up the middle. Correa over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's just 2 for 9. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game, if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Line toward the gap in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sharp ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Evan Gattis now standing in. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's just 2 for 9. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's George Springer. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bauer pauses. Here it is on 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ramirez is there to make the catch. Here's Leonis Martin. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 5.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So striding in, Yan Gomes. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. Lindor who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Gurriel takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the third out. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Powers ready. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Correa, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Cabrera is there, and he'll put it away to digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. This is in the air to left. Gonzalez moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Springer onto the balcony and gone. Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He popped out in his first trip.
Donaldson.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman number 17.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Alonso.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick looks up. Gone! Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Melky Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bauer is under it near the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now in the box, Brian McCann hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Ready.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Maybe not as this stays up in the air long enough. Now at the plate, Leonis Martin. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder number 30.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Over to first, pull, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman fields it cleanly. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. At the plate, Michael Brantley comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 2-0 count to the Indians' left fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Fouled off. Popped him up. Altuve waits on it, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of a changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Howard gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is He's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Edwin Encarnacion now. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
A ball and a strike now. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's up and out of here into the archways. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer. And it's gone. Here's Yonder Alonso. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And he fouls this one off. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Leonis Martin. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time. Standing in, Jose Altuve. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jose Altuve becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Alex Bregman stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Gomes has it, and he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired. 2 down now. Here's Carlos Correa now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he... First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He went down on strikes last time up. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Correa is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing, and he pops him up. Correa into shallow left. Makes the... Now batting, Marwin Gonzalez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hips started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Popped up. Gurriel moving to his left. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Missed with a slider. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that
threw it right past him. Stepping up to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Here comes Cabrera. And no one will get this one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's around first, heading for two. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Swing and a miss with a first pitch changeup, 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Popped high in the air. Alonso over to his left. One away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Andrew Miller answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. In now for Cleveland, Yonder Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep this score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's Melky Cabrera, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Here's Leonis Martin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. Altuve for 1. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And he's safe.
Now batting, catcher, Young Jones.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far.
Swing and a miss. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Donaldson on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. The big bat tonight for the Indians belonged to this man, Edwin Encarnacion. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits.